in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to beautiful Folsom Field. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Colorado Buffaloes. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach before the game. This team always knows that they have got to prove themselves game in and game out. They are going against the big dogs, and coach said, I really believe our guys can play with anyone in the country, but we will have to be on top of our execution. Our quarterback has to be outstanding, and our players know what's at stake. I just need them to relax and be themselves here today to get off to a good start. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. As the playoff begins, a really interesting psychological challenge for one of these teams, which was undefeated, then stumbled in their championship game last week. Got to quickly recover from that and get set for the playoff now.
Chris, as difficult as it is, you got to look at that last loss as an opportunity for growth. Look at the areas that you struggled and try to fix those areas. The great teams, the great coaching staffs always get better after a loss, and if this group does that, they could still make a run to a national championship, and that championship run would start today. Chris, I know you and I have loved this guy all year long, and he's put himself right in the middle of this great Buff lineage of great quarterbacks. It goes from Shedeur Sanders to Cordell Stewart, and
they can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid one there by the sophomore.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up. Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a first down.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
And the back gets the football. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. As the playoff begins, a really interesting psychological challenge for one of these teams, which was undefeated, then stumbled in their championship game last week. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lewis. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Young. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Heading for the end zone. So it's North Dakota State on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship.
Hey guys, one quick update. I told you it was snowing to start the game, but in the last few minutes after that first quarter ended, it is significantly worse. It is coming down hard right now, and this snow is really going to start impacting the game here in the second quarter. Back to you.
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
To the air. It's Lewis. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He goes out of bounds close to the 25. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on top.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, one of the rare...
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4 or 5.
He's got space. Will not be brought down. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught quickly. Great move there. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Takes the handoff. It's Young. Breaking tackles. Physical run earns the first down. And the Buffs will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, it's play action. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room.
Go!
Testing the right side here. Running with refusing to be stopped on this play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Colorado. A tough run. The way to the end zone. What determination.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And Chris, what I love most about it is that they left. And they're going to head into the locker room with a nice lead and all the momentum in this game.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Handoff to the back. Got an opening here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move.
Break. Do it. Go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Goes out of bounds. The ball spotted now at midfield. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Just trucks through the defender. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want, and right now they're building up a huge lead.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Welch. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. It's caught, and he's got a lane. Breaking ankles out there. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
I love these simple plays. Just a touch pass right to the wide receiver, and if he can get the edge, watch out. It's a huge gain down the field and a big play for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking for some space. It's Young. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yard.
He's got a crease. He's in the... here he goes. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buffs.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Makes the grab. It's Perry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. And now a stoppage for an injured Buff on the field. Certainly hope that doesn't affect them moving forward in the playoff. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Refuses to be stopped. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? The only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Gets loose. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a stoppage for an injured Buff on the field. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Colorado! Caught in the end zone. They throw. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Players are down the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grinding away with their running game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Here comes the pressure. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are, and I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that play could end the season for this offense, but the defense what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side, build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joel. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.